NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From Bankers Life Fieldhouse, tonight it's the Indiana Pacers taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. Won by the Philadelphia 76ers. The monster stuff.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
The screen sets him up for two.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Sixers have the basketball. And stuffs it home.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Oladipo into the front court. Down two. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
The okey-doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Into the front court comes Simmons. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. Oh, Ben Simmons. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA Awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
From the painted area, won't go down. To Simmons. Cruises inside for two.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Oladipo into the front court. They trail by 2. From the outside, no good.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
To Simmons. Driving right to the basket. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark in you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
First try at the line, no good. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. Oladipo into the front court. Down 3. And a chance coming up at the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Knocks down the first. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Oh, Ben Simmons. That's now 5 in a row without a single miss.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
Easy pad to the rim.
The pro game has really come down to P&Rs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Simmons to the basket, but his shot stays out. Joel Embiid rejects it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Can't connect.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
To Oladipo. Victor Oladipo with the slam.
The NBA's most improved player was a guy that always invested in himself, both on and off the court, but he always put in the work to be better. He was a sponge for information, an insatiable appetite to be the best. But the difference is, he's believing in himself. Whether that's singing at the NBA award show or performing at the highest level on the court, it's safe to say that Victor Oladipo has officially arrived.
Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Goes down.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Oladipo to Brogdon. To Oladipo. Great look and vision. Missed a wide open look. Richardson to Simmons. Rebound belongs to Indiana. Josh Richardson with a piece. Simmons with it. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead. The pass set it all up.
Had a difficult first quarter. Couldn't really find his rhythm, but you got 3 more left to play.
Yes, Victor Oladipo. Looking good. 4 for 5. Deep three at the buzzer. 1 quarter down. The 76ers have the lead. One quarter in the books. This has the potential to be a good one.
I really like what I'm seeing. Both teams look engaged. There's some trash talking going on the court. I think this has the making to be a big-time game.
End score. Strong take.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Took it down the lane, but it's no good. Oladipo into the front court. Leads just a point. That's no good. Lays it up and in.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Oladipo into the front court. A 1-point game with a minute gone by in this second quarter. Nothing going here on that drive. Yes, Victor Oladipo. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Driving is Simmons, but a shot no good. Oladipo into the front court. His team up by 1. Mike Scott able to recover with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
A drive to the basket, but the shot won't go down. McConnell. And the finish at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Nothing going here on that drive. Curling inside. Drive to the basket, but the shot won't go. McConnell. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Horford. Off the mark. Indiana with the basketball. To McConnell. Here comes the screen. And scores.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Into the game for the Indiana Pacers, number 7, Malcolm Brogdon.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Here comes the screen. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Miles Turner snatching it out of the air.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Horford to Richardson from long range. Smothering D.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Not done yet. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Simmons to Horford. Josh Richardson. That's how you defend.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable. And almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Oladipo into the front court. It's a 9-point lead. Ben Simmons sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
To Richardson, trying to cash in, wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
I mean, this is something everybody can relate to in their lives. It's happened to me while doing broadcasts as well. Sometimes you're physically there, but mentally you're nowhere to be found. We obviously saw one of those same things happen on the court.
Richardson. Oh, good offense, beating good defense.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
4-3. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Deep 3 at the buzzer. Time expires to end the first half with the Pacers in the lead.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Pacers will start the second half with a decent lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Indiana Pacers. The 76ers. are in need of some changes at the half. Of course, they still have 2 quarters to turn things around, but it won't happen without making some adjustments. These are the guys getting buckets for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Game track. Bench points.
The Philadelphia 76ers had enough difficulty dealing with the opposing starters, let alone their bench players. They really need to adjust for the depth of this opposing team and figure out how to slow them down.
Player of the half.
Oladipo did a great job of reading the defense and exploiting the opportunities where he can make the most damage. He's definitely feeling it.
What's up, man? Hope you're doing well tonight. As Sixers next head coach, would you want Mike D'Antoni? He could bring in a trade for Harden, I heard, or W.
Plays from the first half.
Number 2.
One team that reached out to him.
Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Yeah, I see what you were saying.
It's Indiana basketball.
Yeah. James Harden will be real good for the Sixers. I'm definitely hoping that falls through.
Oladipo, not that time.
They've been getting open looks, makeable shots that just can't find their way in, but it makes these next few offensive possessions down the stretch even more important.
James Harden
Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
I'm with it.
If you know a guy's a driver, there's no need to apply that much pressure on him if his main objective is to get to the rim. Play off of him, make him think about the jump shot, and also, guys from the weak side on the help side, make sure you play in those gaps and you try to close out as quick as possible when he puts his head down.
Rises for the slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Oladipo. Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for 2.
I wasn't necessarily sure which way that PNR was going, but I guess neither was the defense. That makes 2 of us.
Simmons to Embiid. Miles Turner swats it. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Miles Turner.
Yay, if Sixers can hire D'Antoni and lure Harden to Philly would be awesome, but I wouldn't mind doing Rivers as a coach.
Miles Turner, huge block. That's his 3rd block this evening.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Joel Embiid with the block. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
No. I'll tell you. The team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
And hits the first free throw.
Doc Rivers not doing LOL.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Rebound cleared by the Pacers. Pacers with the possession. Curling inside. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Josh Richardson. And it's Warren with the rebound.
Here we go.
To Oladipo. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with the steal. Richardson to Embiid. Joel Embiid. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Embiid to Tobias Harris. Going along.
How about Eagles up? Emoji man face palm me with medium light skin tone. Should we just tank for Trevor Lawrence once I think his injury got to him?
Consistently throughout the course of the game.
The Eagles, man, they said.
The rebound belongs to the 76ers.
You know what? The funny thing, what you're saying, MC Philly, about the Eagles this year, 0-3, and you have a lot of people saying,
Some people say Wentz is Derrick Rose of the NFL. Emoji man face palming with medium light skin tone.
Yes, we're doing bad. I don't know. Right now, we're not looking good. I don't know what they're gonna do with Carson Wentz. 0-3. We not really 0-3, but we're struggling against the Bengals. It's not good, man. And the Cleveland Browns are looking better right now in week 3 than the Eagles, but it's still early. We got 13 weeks left, but right now, man, I don't know. I don't know, man. Right now, they're saying that the Eagles were the worst team in the NFC, and right now the Cleveland Browns is better than the Eagles. I always known the Cleveland Browns as being the worst team, so when the Cleveland Browns and Bengals start to have a better winning percentage than the Eagles, we got to change something. I don't think it's the other players. I think it's Carson Wentz, man. I said this a while ago before that Philly should have kept Nick Foles and sent Carson Wentz out or made him second string, but I guess we're living with that. Now, this is week 3, so maybe Carson Wentz might get better later. I hope, but right now, this is not a good start.
Yayakim not ready to put in Hurts yet. Some fans are screaming for Jalen Hurts already.
Well, I mean, right now we're in week 3 of the season, so, I mean, if we're in week 3 of the season right now, I mean, I don't know right now. The Carson Wentz is not looking good. That's all I'm going to say. He's not looking all that good. And we're in week 3. Normally, at least we'll be like 1-2. By week 3, at least the Eagles get a win. They at least go 1-2. To start out. But I don't know, man. If they might start him again. If we lose again and go 0-4, we're gonna be the Cleveland Browns. So we're gonna be the Cleveland Browns.
And did you see what Foles did to come back with Bears?
You know what? It's crazy you mentioned that. I played Madden 20. I had my prediction on Madden 20. The Chicago Bears won the Super Bowl. I did a simulation.
But then again, Falcons are chalkers, lol.
Yeah. You got a lot of teams that show. Buffalo Bills are 3-0. There's a lot of teams. Green Bay 3-0. Seattle. And I hate playing Seattle. If there's any team that knocked the Eagles off, it's always been Seattle. Seattle, they're looking good this year. I'm concerned with Seattle. Every year I've always been concerned with Seahawks. I think they have deep playoff potential, And San Fran is not looking strong. We'll see, but the Niners are not looking nothing like what they were in 2019. So.
Sixers to Embiid. Knocked loose. Pacers come up with it.
I know he's going to try to come up with it.
I'm glad
Shot from the
Celtics
lane
choke.
won't go.
Oh, the Celtics. Yeah, man, what a series. Miami.
Miles Turner pins it.
You know what? Shout out to Jimmy Butler. And Miami stepped up big. I'm surprised. Miami was the sleeper of the East. I am surprised with the Miami Heat. Oh, man, I'm surprised. I'm still shocked that the Heat knocked off the Bucks. When I saw the Heat knock off the Bucks, I said, oh,
Heat
man.
am glad they won, but I'm salty cause of Butler. Shows we should have kept him.
Yes. I agree with you. I said the same thing. I said the Sixers should have kept Jimmy Butler. We kept Al Horford. Al Horford he's a bum. Al Horford is a bum. We should have been got rid of him, man. We should have kept Jimmy Butler. We're paying for it today. Jimmy Butler is looking superior. Jimmy Butler is playing his best basketball. And Miami got a good shot. Tyler Hero is another young up-and-coming player I like. I love Tyler Hero. He doing it. Miami, man, looking good, man.
Al Harford washed.
Yeah. Hartford is washed up. He's done. He's done. You know, I hate to say it, but yeah. Hartford is done. Miami Heat and the Lakers are going to be that's going to be a good series. That's going to be a good series, man. Even though Anthony Davis and LeBron James playing their best basketball.
Fourth this contest.
This game is all about playing mind tricks.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. To Turner.
And I think it's
Rebound
destiny for
taken by the
Lakers to win
Sixers.
championship. They gonna win it for Kobe,
Richardson.
I feel.
Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Now a whistle, and Indiana is going to use a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game.
As a player, this doesn't always happen, but it's a beautiful thing when everybody is allowed to be on the same page. Scouting report is being executed, you're being efficient with your jump shooting, your passes are crisp, you're listening to the coach on the sideline, and everything is working your way. You have to really appreciate these type of moments in the game of basketball.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes.
MC Philly, what do you think about the Denver Nuggets? The Denver Nuggets knocking off the Clippers. That's also an upset. The Denver Nuggets come back from a 3-1 deficit. One of the only teams they say in history. But Cleveland did it before. Cleveland came back from 3-1. Denver Nuggets is not the only team. They're not the only team I think that came back from 3-1.
Glad to hear from you though, man. I commented in last streams and you couldn't chat.
Is on the floor.
Okay, so we're only down 2. Put the defense on.
Oladipo. Deep right corner to Oladipo.
Get on him. You know he's looking for what shot he's going to look for. What shot he's going to go?
And I was shocked Clippers
Finds to shoot
choked.
for Indiana. Has a look. Oladipo's shot misses.
And the tenacity of this game has been set from the jump ball. When guys lined up for it, I mean, you saw the bump and the pushing, the shoving going on. Guys weren't giving up that space. They let him know nothing was going to be easy this evening.
Pacers control to Oladipo. Ben Simmons sends it away.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. The follow won't go either to Richardson. Beyond the arc for 3. Now that's a contest.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
Look, as a player, this stuff happens all...
Knocked it away.
Oh, some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir.
Come on, man. Oh, my God. They giving us the business. Take it up.
Miles Turner tips it. Incredible. 6 tonight.
Mahomes and Chiefs look unbeatable. Chiefs look like next dynasty, unfortunately.
I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Yes.
There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete.
Patrick
The
Mahomes
Pacers have the lead.
Lamar Jackson, man, Lamar Jackson, the last 2 years he lost in the first round. He's good in the regular season, but he ain't doing it in the postseason. I like Cam Newton in New England. I like Tom Brady in Tampa Bay, too. But Tom Brady, they're not going to get past the Saints. They're not going to beat the Saints.
It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is up.
I tell you that right now. Cam Newton is looking good with New England, too. He's in the easy division. So
Underway.
But Tom Brady, I don't know if he's going to get the Saints.
Everyone gets free these
I can see Mahomes is this generation of Brady. He is the next GOAT.
Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
Oladipo into the front court. Leads 4. Taken by the Sixers. To Tobias Harris. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Ben Simmons at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Free throw up and good. A 3-point play. It's back to a 1-point game. Indiana with the basketball. To Oladipo. Down to Warren. Throws it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Simmons into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Tobias Harris. To Embiid. It was right there. Oladipo into the front court. Up by 3. They love this hustle.
I'm salty a little bit cause with Reed it could have been the Eagles, but Howie Roseman can't draft, he needs to be fired as GM.
Oh, the pass stolen by Indiana.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Oladipo.
We're in trouble. Oh, man. We're going to losing streak. Because we just lost to Minnesota. It ain't looking good. We're starting to lose.
Fires the 3. And it's Harris who's able to clear the rebound.
Let's go. Yeah, keep it up.
It's rebounded by Indiana.
This game is rigged. All right, thumbs up.
McConnell to Oladipo.
All right, thumbs up. Indiana, they wasn't better than the Sixers. I didn't think so.
Nothing going here on that drive. That's rebounded by Philadelphia. Here's Simmons with it up top. The deficit
Who
now
is your
up to 5.
favorite or coach you want for Sixers, though? Who is top guy for you? Just curious.
Throws it down.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Simmons with it. Looking to make something happen.
Oh, my God.
To Tobias Harris. Fires the 3. Message received. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Another follow. No good. Another chance. Cleans it up. Simmons to Tobias Harris. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He is yet to hit one tonight. No good. Count the bucket for 2.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Now the Pacers going to use a timeout. That's their first. Leaves them with 1 remaining the rest of the way.
The best basketball. And I know I'm saying this, and I shouldn't be saying it because I'm calling the broadcast, but as a player and a fan, you know you tune in to the 4th. This is where guys earn their paychecks. This is where you see real fight and real hustle.
Come on, man. They shut me down in the middle.
He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws.
That's
Do you
superb
want
defense. That's the
Antonio
defense
Rivers?
getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
And a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Yes, I like Antonio Rivers.
Oh, had him going there for a second, and they call it.
A simple touch foul.
Damn. Oh, no way. No way. Oh, man.
First one goes down.
This is our second loss, man. This is the second loss. Don't
So
stop.
he hits the first, misses the second. To Richardson. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Damn Coleman, I have faith you can win this.
Oh, man.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
It's Indiana basketball. That's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Richardson. Here's a chance from long range. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Has a chance. Oladipo's shot no good. To Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris above the rim.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
It's crazy. Don't play this, man. They're good, but they ain't this good.
Oladipo into the front court. Up by 6. Got it.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much
Well,
space.
hope you have a good evening, man.
Defender did it.
Simmons to Embiid. For 3. Pacers secured the rebound. Pacers with the possession. McConnell to Oladipo. Takes stock of the floor. Oladipo, textbook defense. Lets it fly from long range. They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it. Oladipo into the front court. It's an 8-point lead. This one to the Pacers as they take care of business at home. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Pacers put together a nice win here today. And the way they attacked the rim was outstanding. Not only is the dunk a high percentage shot, it's also a great way to test the confidence of the defense. The 76ers couldn't put it together to get the victory here today. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup.
Game track. Bench points.
The Indiana Pacers can confidently say it was the player of their substitutes that was a big reason, if not the biggest reason, for their success today. Tremendous job by the reserves to be impactful in this matchup.
Player of the game.
Oladipo put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped. And when he realized he was in the zone, he just took it to another level.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. Here's our top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Take a look at the upcoming games for the Indiana Pacers. See y'all next time. Jalen Rose, signing out.